Hey everybody, it's just my opinion, Bob, and welcome back. It's May 27th, 2025. I want to thank you all for commenting and giving your opinion. I released a video last night, just a short one, asking you if I had a suggestion to do a live video, a podcast type of thing. I don't know how that was going to work out, but some of our people suggested it, so I thought I'd throw it out there, ask you which you wanted, just these videos or the live things. The consensus seems to be, Bob, just keep making the videos. And as you know, I don't edit or stop or start it. What you see is what you got when I'm filming. I don't cover anything up, all the mispronunciations and everything. But thank you for the comments, and it looks like I'm just going to make some videos. And maybe down the road I'll do a live one, but for right now I'm just going to make the videos. So I had a great suggestion. I love suggestions for something to do or something to show you if you don't know. The last video I did was on your equipment, having it powered and on the job and convenient. And I think I might have misled what I was trying to say with that video. What I meant was by streamlining. A person asked me, in other words, I wish you would have set your equipment up, played something, and then taken it down so we could see how that all worked out. But you didn't. And that's right, I didn't, because what I was trying to show you was I don't like to make 2 and 3 trips with my equipment into a place where I'm playing, whether it's at a friend's house or some bar or a park, whatever. I just like to make one trip, and that's what I was trying to get across. That equipment fit in the toolbox. This is in this hand. My mic stands, my amp stands, all that stuff, all the miscellaneous stuff fits in another hand. My backpack is on my back with the guitar in it, with my iPad and capo and all that Nutsiana junk. So it's a win-win for me, you know. But that's what I was trying to convey. So maybe in the next video I'll suit up and show you how I got all my stuff. But yeah, when you're setting up, that takes time. You know, you want to get everything fine-tuned and just the way you want it. And some people are quick at it and some aren't. You know, I have one setup. When I use my Roland AC90 or AC60, it's all set. The settings are all there. I take the lead cord, plug it in, plug in the cord to the AC outlet, and start playing. It's all set. Set your microphone up, that's it. Other things need to be fine-tuned. So anyways, that's what I was trying to get across there. So someone asked me, and I'm not sure of the name, I think it was the person that goes by Null and Void or something, Null and something, I don't know. But he suggested, I think it was him, I hope it was him and not somebody else, I get everybody confused. What's the oldest Chinese guitar you've gotten and how is it held up? And I thought, gee, that's a great question, you know? That's a great question. I mean, that's something I would want to know if I was watching videos somewhere. So I did my research, and as you know, I've gone through a lot of guitars here. And on that note, before I get into this, I got to tell you, you know, I limit my collection to 20 guitars. So when somebody comes over, there's 4 or 5 guitars I will not part with. But when somebody comes over, I give them a list of what I've got here. So on the list, there's maybe 15, 18 guitars. They have their pick of whatever they want. And on these videos, you have seen me display some really nice guitars. I thought they were nice guitars. And I have to tell you, so many of them I would have loved to hang on to, but unfortunately, an agreement is an agreement, and a lot of people want the fancy stuff or the stuff that maybe I thought that I wanted to keep. But that's the way it goes, you know. Down the road, maybe I'll end up finding one somewhere else after I can thin out some more. But that's just the way it goes, and that's an agreement I'm sticking to, and that's that. So let's get on with today's video. That's enough chit-chat. The oldest Chinese guitar, I started buying these again. I started getting into guitar collecting in 2017, all right? So the oldest one I have is an Alvarez. It's an Alvarez AD70, and this is a 2004. Now, all the guitars I'm going to show you are Chinese guitars, because that's what he wanted to know. What's the oldest Chinese guitar you have? So this is a Chinese Alvarez. It's an AD70, it's a solid top, laminated back inside rosewood. It's similar to a Yamaha FG830 or any of those guitars with a solid top and rosewood back inside. So it's a beautiful guitar. I play it quite often. It's held up very, very well. Yeah, it's a 2004, made in November 2004, and it's got a gloss finish. It has a gloss neck. The only it hasn't aged at all. It's not worn. The frets are all good. The fretboard is good. It's back when Alvarez had the binding all the way around the headstock and that. They don't do that anymore. Another corner they cut, but hey, as times go on, people make more and more cuts to things. So you seldom see them getting better and better. So that's that. But the only downside I can see to this guitar is the tuners. The tuners have kind of turned, I guess you would call them satin. I guess you would call that satin finish. I think the weather got to them. I bought this in 2017. It's a 2004. I think what year it was. And so I don't know what the history of it was. I don't know if this was left out somewhere, if this guy lived close to a beach or whatever. The rest of the guitar is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with the finish. There's no imperfections in it. And there's no imperfections in the wood. Sounds good. Oh, and by the way, I tuned all 4 guitars, so I tuned them before we did the video, so there's no, geez, that guy, why would she tune it? It's a great guitar. It's one of my favorites, one of the first ones I bought, and just absolutely love it. This has held up extremely well. I've seen a lot of other brand name guitars, including Martin, Gibson, anything. Well, I've seen Alvarez, same. Well, not so much Alvarez. Alvarez are built pretty good. These are production line guitars, but I've seen a lot of other guitars that have needed help. Either the bridge is coming loose, unglued. The glue is fine in this. Everything's intact, nothing wrong whatsoever. So that's the oldest Chinese guitar I have. So what are we looking at? 10 years old? No, 11 years old. Yeah, 11 years old, and it's held up well. See how it is in another 11 years, I guess. I wanted to show this other guitar. I did a video on it. I only got a few views, I think 100 views, and how many people really watched it even just shut it off, but they still count a view. And it's this Hummingbird. A lot of people like this color Hummingbird with the sunburst and the, I don't know, they just prefer this style for a Hummingbird. And it's nice. This is the Dove. This isn't the Hummingbird. This is the Dove, but they're very similar. This has a little bit fancier bridge here. Has a little more decorative pick guard, which is what I like. You might not, but I do. Has a little different inlays than the Hummingbird, but and it's a nice guitar. There's another Chinese guitar. And so this one's a year old. I've had it for a year, so I don't know actually how old it is. I bought this brand new, but there's no problems with this. I haven't had to do anything to it. Nothing. It's perfectly fine. The finish is good. There's no imperfections on it. Very, very satisfied with it. As I've mentioned many times, there's some fine guitars coming out of China. And I think that's good that somebody asked, how are they holding up? Because there's no sense of having something good and it lasts for 2 months and then you're all done. So, but instead of that style Hummingbird, this is the one I like. This is done like it's a they call it the Hummingbird Deluxe. And it has the fancier inlay. It has the inlay with the hummingbirds on it on the fretboard. It has it on the headstock. It's got the gold sealed tuners on it. It has the koa back and koa sides, spruce top. It has the hummingbirds on the bridge. It has all the abalone, like you would find on a D45 on the inside. all right, which makes it real nice. Look at that trim with the abalone on the back. And again, the koa is just a little bit different, and I love finding something different. You don't want the same old on all your guitars, but this has got a different sound to it. And this is, I think I mentioned, this is the gold-plated, not solid gold or real gold, it's just gold-plated, gold color tuners, let's say, all right? This one's a year old. It's built, plays, and feels. This is also a gloss neck, just as good as the other one for a 2004. So what's the difference? This is a 2024. This is brand new. This is another Chinese. These are all Chinese guitars. And okay, the only difference is this one is all solid wood. This is a solid Sitka top and a solid mahogany back and sides. Maybe you can't hear the difference, but I can. It's like Belinda was mine till the time that I found her. Loving Jim, holding him. Don't know if I will, but until I can find me a girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I have. Solitary man, solitary man. Ooh man, that just makes you want to play. You hear something like that, I don't know. Yeah, nice guitar, nice guitar. And here's the kicker. This is all solid wood. And it's a Fender, made in China. All solid wood. These are solid tops with laminated back and sides. And this, they are all the same price, within $30 maybe. The Fender, all solid, was $400. Brand new. This guy's still got them. That's another, the company that's selling them, I told you, is that Franklin Guitar Company. You can find them on Reverb. Franklin's a division of MIRC, Musical Instruments Restoration Corporation. And I've mentioned this before 100 times. People get it confused though. A guitar company makes their first run guitars. It's first run. And also something happens in finishing sometimes. It either gets clouded, it got too much, or one side's not like the other. Whatever the imperfection is, dust got under there before they put the sealer coat on. It's not perfect. So it's sold as B stock. So you have brand new, you have B stock, and then you have broke. It's a do-it-yourself project. Broke is scrapped. There's something wrong with it. It needs to be fixed. A factory makes guitars. A factory does not fix guitars. That's how they started MIRC. They took the scrap. They took all these broken guitars from company. A little bit of trivia, Alvarez is the one that really launched them into this. An Alvarez B stock will be stamped on the sticker inside. A B stock will be stamped almost perfect. And that means the guitar is 100% intact, functional. It's the finish, it's the cosmetic issue. That's all there is. But when something's broken, they ain't fixing that. That goes to a rehab place. And that's what MIRC. Now I see a lot of people, and I've told you before, when you buy a guitar from MIRC, you'll see inside where the serial number would normally be, there'll be a copper sticker and the serial number be in there. And the back of the headstock, right up here, you can see every single one, whatever brand, Alvarez, Epiphone, whatever brand they're taking in PRS, it'll be stamped, used. It's right into the wood. So that's how you tell that it's not from the company, and the company will not back it up. There's no warranty from Epiphone or Gibson or whoever has sold that scrap. MIRC is the only person you can get any help from. Just so we got that cleared up. So there's new, there's B stock, and there's broken. And that's what MIRC has, is broken guitars. And they do a great job in fixing them up. But it's something that's been repaired. So it's up to you. If you want to save a few bucks, you get something like that. I don't know. This other Fender was brand new. It's not B stock. It's not refurbished. It's not broken. For $400, yeah, win-win. So, hey, I played Solitary Man. Just a side note here. I want to see how many guys we got out there. And if there's any girls, you can probably relate to this. Solitary Man is a perfect name. Did you ever, where I live, I have a lot of seniors here. And you can spot any senior guy that his wife has passed away or left him or whatever. Any single guy that lives alone. Because he's gone out of the house with an outfit that most women would just be shaking their head at, you know. You know nobody dressed that guy. It's been a long time since, except for these videos, that I've dressed myself, because no matter what I put on, how's this look, Mary? Is that what you're gonna wear? That's all I hear. So, and I'm used to that, it's all right, it's been 49 years. That's fine with me. What do you want me to put on? I'll go with it. And I know I'll look better than if I would have picked it out myself. But that's how you can tell a guy that's alone. You take one look at that outfit and, oh geez, that poor guy. Must have been alone for a long time. He's looking pretty tough, so. So I guess that's all I wanted to say. So that's my video for now. I'm getting ready to head up to New York, and we're gonna go up and see the kids and the grandkids. So until I make another video, see everyone later and enjoy. I hope you learned something from the guitars I showed. And as far as I'm concerned, 2004, 2024, I don't see too much of a difference. I haven't run into any obstacles, no loose bridges, no loose bindings, nothing to report. Maybe somebody else will. And keep in mind, I keep everything in a hard shell case. All my guitars are in a hard shell case, and they're with the humid packs, for what it's worth. That's what I believe in. You might not, but see you next time.